it's season 2 or episode 2.
And I've had a dreadful start.
Yeah, but
Hello?
is this where you're gonna make your mark, or is it gonna be not?
I can see
Letters at the
me.
bottom.
I know. The last week, the only thing what made sense last week was Lewis Hamilton winning.
It's not. He would have cried. Before we start, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to read something out. My mum helped me to put it together. So I'll read this and then we go racing. So good evening, everyone. Before I start the live stream, I'd like to thank all the NHS staff and key workers for their good work. I would like to send a speedy recovery to Boris Johnson. If you don't know, he's our Prime Minister and he's in hospital at the moment.
Didn't he catch the virus finger?
And the sufferers of COVID-19,
Oh yeah.
the virus, and my prayers go out to the families who've lost their loved ones in this time to the virus. I want to get a little quote from the Queen. If you didn't watch her speech, the Queen said after the broadcast on Sunday, we will be with our families again. We will be with our families again. We will meet again. Stay safe. Thank you. And the last bit is from me is let's get racing. Thank you to everyone for listening.
I actually was watching that Queen speech the other day, and they said something. It's only like the 5th time she'd done it without it being like Christmas or something like that.
She did a similar speech
back in the Second World War.
Yeah, when the Second World War with her sister racing in.
Yeah. You know what though? You know when it's serious is when the Queen says something.
Yeah.
But to be honest though, I didn't actually know Boris Johnson was actually in hospital.
Yeah, I think it was Monday. He was took into hospital.
But then again, truth be honest, the only time I pay attention, the only time I pay attention to the news is, you know, when you're on the train in the morning.
Yeah.
Is literally then. I've gone hard.
I've gone quick.
Okay, so we should be on different stretches. Hopefully my internet picks up next week.
I think that speech from the Queen was really nice.
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to do something really weird here.
Oh.
Because I've got...
Guess what tyres of mine are? I've got 4 tyres.
Super soft, and super soft.
Yeah.
That was just a lucky guess. Well, I got super soft, medium, super soft, and soft. And I just thought... Now I went soft, I did. Because I think this only took like around about... something.
Yeah, I'll go a longer race.
Well, I want soft anyway, so I still think better that.
You should start on them.
What, the soft?
Yeah, you should. Start on them. You should end on the supers.
Well, that was my strategy. That was soft supers.
It's I think. I'm not too sure how it works.
All I respect on this track, mate, is for you to crash it at the hairpin.
I do not like the hairpin.
No, that's what I could see.
I tried to practice it, and I tried it, and I slammed the brakes and I started going forward. I thought, okay.
Well, what I'm doing at the hairpin is I'm doing something really, really weird. I'm braking before I've been told to actually race. So I'm braking, accelerating, and braking again. You know, not the best.
I see braking before the line.
I'm braking before I need to brake, and then I'm accelerating and braking again. So I'm losing seconds, but I'm guaranteed to get round the corner. Which, you know, because every time I don't do that, I need the points. But I also know that I am number 2 compared to you. Hey, that actually rhymes, that does. I'm number 2 compared to you.
You Carlos Sainz.
Yeah. To be honest with you, no, I'm not complaining because we did have a little bit of a bet. I lost the bet.
And I'm Hulk.
Maybe we could do a season 3, but we're actually on different teams for a change. Ooh! I wasn't that far behind.
Accidental.
You know what though? I'm actually 8th.
I'm starting on the supers.
I'm gonna say, mate, you don't really have a choice on what you're starting on.
The top 10 don't.
I'm starting on the soft, which is what I was planning to start on anyway. I was 2 seconds behind you, but, oh god, I just noticed something here.
Williams is back at the back.
Lewis,
one of them at least.
I've just noticed something here and it's quite bad.
Hang on. Me and Hamilton are on the front.
Yeah, that's a bad thing. Like, I can't even...
Ricardo and them two together. Oh, you always stepping on the grid together?
I know, the person who took me out the race last week. Anyway, you want to know something really weird here? I can't even get past 1 Lewis. What makes you think I'm going to get past 2 Lewises? To be honest with you though...
I'll probably won't finish there, you know.
To be honest with you though, I was out off on the softs, yeah?
You should change on the supers.
Yeah, but think about it, if I did time trial on the supers, how far up would I have been?
You probably would have got a 1-2 with me.
Wait, you got a 1-1?
Yeah, you would have got a...
Well, to be honest with you, about an hour ago, mate, I got a 1 minute 30.7. So, I'm not going to say anything.
I got a about 1 minute 31.
Yeah. You had 1 minute 31.2, wasn't it? Could you actually tell me to beat that?
I got an 8.
What, you finally got an 8?
Yeah, I managed to get up on my time. If anybody wants to write their little message on this chat, I'll read them out for you while I'm racing.
Okay, I know this won't make much of a difference to you, but when are you going into the pits?
Look lap size.
Okay, I can do 7 laps on the softs and 7 laps on the supers, or I can do 8 laps on the softs and 6 laps on the supers.
Yeah, I'm going lap size. Then going to do 9 laps on the softs at the end.
Alright, well I'm going to go in on lap 8 then, and then do 6 laps on the supers. What time are you expected to finish the race, just so I'm a little bit...
21:46.
Alright, I've got 21.5. Well, 21:45.7. You'll do 21.6 point...
I don't know if I can do that. Could I do that then?
All I know is I am literally second driver to you.
No, I do that. Yeah. So do a lap 6, up to lap 6, then do 8 laps. That would shave me some time off at the end.
Well, to be honest with you, mate, you get first choice on the pit stops anyway, so if you want to go on lap 8, I'd have to change.
No.
Yeah, that's something else, because I lost the bet earlier in the season, I'm second driver.
I'm going to get mugged at the start.
I know. What you want? Oh yeah, you're first. I'm just going to screw you off.
I'm gonna get mugged.
Well, I'm expecting to lose on the space at the beginning.
Oh, there goes Mercedes.
But I can do a dive bomb. And I am wheel to wheel with Vettel. And I lost to Vettel because... And I've also got
I've
a
still got
warning.
second.
Well, I'm in front. Well, I'm 6th, so I managed to move up 2 positions.
Hamilton's gone.
Don't really care about Hamilton.
No.
That's right. Oh yeah, you see what Formula One's been doing over the last few days?
Yeah,
They've been doing what we've been doing. Yeah, with different people. I've been meaning to click down and watch one, but oh damn it!
Jenson Button was on. Jenson Button was on there.
Oh, what's that one?
Be careful.
That's the one I want to watch.
You've taken some minor damage.
I wish I got involved with that.
The question is, to be honest with you, though, the experience. I would be happy to finish 8th, last place, mate. If it meant teaming up with someone like a big name like Charlotte Leclerc. Yeah,
No,
I've literally.
I'd love to team up with Jenson Button.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. Like you've been told you'll be finishing a lap down.
That'd be a good story. That would.
Lewis, you've been told right for everybody, yeah. Like even by the expert, you'll be finishing a lap down, but you'll be racing it to Jason Button, and you'll be like miles behind everybody else. Would you take that? I would.
And you'd be on telly.
Wait, was it actually on telly? Because it was on YouTube or I was.
Yeah, S1. It was on S1 channel.
If it makes you feel any better, I'm holding back everybody behind me, and I'm in 6th.
Yeah, it was on S1 channel live. So we would have been on live telly.
Can't wait to bring back this thing. They've also been voting on some classic races as well.
Yeah, I saw that. The last one was Monaco 19.
Oh man, that was a successful race, that was.
I think it was proper raining.
I know! I watched the first 20 minutes of it. And then my little sisters wanted to come upstairs and watch Disney Plus. To be honest with you though, I got Disney Plus, mate, for free from the stepdad got it, so... I'm not... But then again, when he 6 months expires, I've got to give him half the money towards it, so...
That's so much.
To be honest with you though, how much is it? About £60 a year?
Was Hamilton writing slow or something? I'm pulling away from writing him.
You know what's weird though? Not seeing the clone off wrong.
DRS
DRS is now enabled.
All I'm trying to do, mate, is hold on to my place. I'm expecting to drop 6, but if I can hold on to some spots in the top 10 and then come back out the pit, you know what I mean by that?
Yeah, you on these low tires.
Yeah, I'm having a decent battle though with Kimi Ricciardo, with the Red Bull driver.
Yeah, we've got the best friend or the Australian.
The Australian. The one who bullied me back in... Yeah, the one who bullied me back in 2014.
Oh,
but now it's... Alright, you know what's really interesting here, and it's good news for you. The Australian in 7th and Verstappen's in 8th. And I'm holding them both back.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
So really, and you all seem to be fighting for first place by the look of things.
Yeah, I am. I'm off his backside, basically.
But then again, if you're winning that and I'm down here in 2nd, this is good season so far for Renault. Oh, I went wide then.
I'll still come out 20.
Oh, yeah, but 20 laps where?
Yeah. Like I'll come in lap 6.
Lap 8. Yeah, I'll let you know about tomorrow then, man.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm definitely...
It's all back to normal.
Of course. Oh.
Yellow flag.
Who's that? Franklin or Vettel?
It's definitely a Ferrari.
Okay, clear.
It's right enough. Get us in front of me. You know what's really interesting then? On that final straight, Kimi, not Kimi, Daniel Ricciardo overtook me. And then on the corner coming out, I've overtook him.
Looks like you get to go one.
So, to be honest with you, Ferrari have had a dreadful start, and also the two Red Bulls are fighting each other.
We can turn up the engine
Let them
speeds
fight.
3 if you need it.
I'm not getting
Turn
involved in
fuel
it.
to rich.
That's what you do, and let them fight, and you just go for it. And you nail it at the end.
Oh great, the second overtook Daniel.
And look, this is where the Red Bulls did fight this season.
I remember Baku where they took each other out.
Yeah, no, this is what they've done it for.
To be honest with you, the interesting way for me and you are going to be Monaco. Are we going to make a little deal here?
Oh,
You know Germany. Well, let's be honest, you're dreadful at it. Yeah, come on. Yeah, but you know the races you're really bad at.
You might capitalise.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know there's certain track like Abu Dhabi
The gap to the
and
leader is
all of that, which I'm better
0
than you are.
seconds.
Would I be?
I'm not bad.
Nah, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean by that. Come on.
Yeah.
But then again, I'll tell you what you are really bad at, Pev. And yes, I'm never going to let it go. And you know I'm never going to let that go.
No comment.
Listen, mate, have you ever tried to have a football game with a goalkeeper and goal?
Yeah, I did. Yes, I did.
I'll give you a game, I'll play that too.
Alright, so I'll get to come out at 17.
Damn, ain't it, right? But now you're going in, that's 6th, alright?
6.
Oh yeah, I'm that, mate. I literally knew you was one and I was the other. To be honest with you though, I managed to hold on. I managed to stay in front, but for how long will I stay in front of these Red Bulls? So you know this virtual racing they're doing on F1 now?
Yeah.
All the cars are equal, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. But was that
they can do their own setups if they want, I think.
To be honest with you, that's just more of a little mess about than anything else.
Oh, Hamilton's in.
Yay! Finally, some decent points on the ticket. You want to know one thing I am focusing on here with you?
Oh, I should have gone in with Hamilton.
What?
I'll be fighting Hamilton out.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the super softs.
That means that I need to push.
Well, if it makes me better, I'm top stress. So technically, at some point, I should become first.
Yeah, good Bottas will come in with me.
Yep. Yeah.
That means the Red Bulls.
Oh god. Oh wait, he braked really early then, he did.
That's all second window.
Okay, gap ahead is 8.7 seconds.
To be honest with you though, the one thing I really want to do on this game, and I know this will be a stretch, but I'd like to finish top 2 on the constructors. But I can't see either of us win the World Championship. And I can see Mercedes or Ferrari winning the constructors. So I'll say me and you aim for third in the constructors table.
What, best for the rest?
Yeah, best of the rest. But even for the Red Bulls, the Red Bulls have like, yeah, they can challenge for it, but they'll never do it, if you know what I mean. They always start off good, and then at the end of the season, they just drop off. The same with Ferrari.
I should put that at 7.
Okay. I'm definitely not going.
Yeah, Bottas is solid, man.
Just happens to go in. You know what? When I go in.
Say that again, we're having trouble receiving.
Alright, if it makes you feel any better?
Yes, I've just been released. Should be ahead of everyone else.
Well,
Is that all should be ahead? No, that was just gone by. No, Charlotte Leclerc, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh,
Isn't it weird not seeing...
Alpin. Yes, I just Hamilton's behind me, by the way.
I will tell you something right here, right now. But I can't see it happening. But if you actually catch me up, I will let you through. Because we are a team. I've got to pick. If anything, Charlotte Claire could pick this lap.
So we're on lap 7 now. You're 8, so you can just go around one more.
Would have been interesting, me and you actually started on the same tyre.
I'm trying to...
But you know the other reason why I'm starting on different tyres, mate? Because I'm the second driver, yeah. And I want to go on different tyres, but you're not on. Like, if you know what I mean. You know, because different strategies. I've probably been playing too much Pokemon, mate. You know, easy training different Pokemon too much.
Yeah. Charlotte should be in by now.
I'm trying to figure out where I'll come out, but I forgot where to look.
Circle.
Circle. I could do it right. I should come out 9th.
9.
And I'll be on the faster tyres. So maybe I can get back up to the Red Bulls.
Charlotte isn't. And then he's on this side. Hamilton through this side.
We're leading our teammate by 8.3
This is actually a good place. This is actually a good race for around over.
Yeah, we haven't got this on 60% too.
But we had it on 55.
Yeah.
What, 55 or 60? Have a look at it.
Can we keep Hamilton behind?
Wow, if it makes you feel any better now, I've just been told I'll rejoin 6.
Yeah.
What, just keep him back in M-Ho?
You're 7 seconds, yeah.
Be aware we expect the grid levels to start falling away soon.
Yeah, this is my lap together. I can actually stay up for another lap, but I like to do a little bit of pushing as well.
Yeah.
And if they prepare my wing, they prepare my wings, but I can't see them doing it because...
No, don't repair your wing, but it costs you time.
Actually, I want that to say no.
You put that now.
Yeah, no, I just did.
Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as
It's
you approach.
it's only
Reach leader speed.
yellow anyway.
Yeah. It will cost you your time.
Okay. I'm handing the lead over to you, mate.
You should be ahead of Red Bull or...
I'm coming out...
Hamilton's coming high.
Yeah, no, I'm going to be behind the Red Bull.
Ferrari's just going, but Hamilton's gone.
Release.
About getting up the corner.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing with the Red Bulls. Oh, I don't know here. It'll be close between me and the Red Bulls, because they said 6, so it should be coming up between the Red Bulls. But I am going to be on the fastest tyre.
Bit glitchy there, mate.
I'm actually between the 2 Red Bulls, mate.
Might make a mistake. Still regain the position.
Yeah, I came out behind Ricardo, but in front of Verstappen.
It's going to back Hamilton into his teammate, then 2 teammates will fight, then up and go.
And I'll put myself I'm behind Ricardo, but ahead of Verstappen. And I'm on the faster tyres, and I'm in rich at the moment. But I've saved up my fuel for when I came out the pits on red. So I've actually done a little bit of strategy for a change. But is he going to have DRS on me here? That I think to be honest with you, mate, my strategy is just the complete opposite of yours. Like, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
My strategy is to back Hamilton into his teammate, so his teammate will fight him.
But that could also backfire as well, because...
And let me run away.
That could also backfire now. Who is that car right there at the very back?
Probably Williams.
I'll tell you what now, though, I will tell you something now, Ferrari are running a dreadful season.
My team, my worked out for me. The two Mercedes are going for it.
Hopefully I can get into second.
Hamilton's got to third.
Hey! And they don't have another pit stop to sort that out. But on the plus side, mate, I'm 6th, and we could get some decent points on the table for the tag team.
Yeah, so it's 25 for me.
Can I ask you a question?
Yep.
Have you watched WrestleMania this week?
Our gap behind is
No.
1.7
I've heard
seconds.
good views on it.
Yeah, no, mate, it was just, it wasn't right. It should have just postponed it. Postponed, I can't even say that word.
Yeah, they should have cancelled.
Ooh, I'm going to get the area here. Nope.
The
No,
Boneyard match. And,
Oh, mate, that match was amazing.
And the fireside sword match was.
Don't
Yeah.
know, I'm
In a
kind
good way.
of... I was kind of... It was a very young match, mate. I've absolutely enjoyed it. The Fireflight match...
That was just
I
an ordinary buried. That was a very alive match. That was.
I know, that's why I liked it. The Firefly match, I don't know what. I
Weird,
literally... I can't say I enjoyed it, but I wouldn't say I hated it. It was just... Well, we've got DRS on Ricardo, so I could get 50. If I get behind him, so any slipstream. Hey, Lewis, I think I got 5th, mate.
Very nice. You got a Zettel next.
I know.
Zettel with Mercedes.
Brilliant.
So
Nice move.
maybe it's so there's 3 of them trying to fight for 2 podiums.
If I can get on the podium, that'd be even better for us, but I
We
can't
have
think
5
of.
laps of fuel remaining.
I've still got 2 laps of Rick, so that's good.
I'm trying to get enough points for when I do not when I probably fail some of the races. I've got a good head start on them. I think the next one's China.
Yeah. But I don't know though, that little practice we had about an hour ago, now that what really did it, because if I didn't do that practice then I definitely would have been took out in that hairpin. Or I would have took myself out in the hairpin. I feel like I'm going to practice just before we do our races. Instead of practicing a few hours before.
Just do it the best way you know yourself.
Yeah. To be honest with you though, literally too much shaking. How far are you ahead of
We're
second?
trailing our teammate by
About 3 seconds.
13.4 seconds.
Just said I was telling you boys that I'm not.
Well,
I just got a piece of debris fly off Ricardo's wing. I think that was contact to me. Or did it? Or was that off the field? I do not know.
Probably us. Ricardo. We'll find out once he goes, if he starts to back up. Yeah.
I don't know. I've been in Rich and I can't see him making back off. So. But I keep on getting purple middle sector, and then the rest of the track, I don't know. It's catching up on me on the straight, but in the corners, I'm pulling away.
I think Zettel's catched up to Hamilton.
Alright.
Looking at the radar.
I would rather have Vettel versus Hamilton rather than, you know.
Yeah, I'm pulling away. But it's just catching. Yeah, Zettel's
I
just
am. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna say careful. I'm about 7 seconds behind them, so I think I'll probably finish 5th.
Yeah, because them two are going to fight you now. And the back straight.
I've just got onto the back straight. I'm in Rich, mate. To be honest with you, I've gained a position of where I started.
Cardo got damaged.
Okay, you're creating some breathing
He's
space
backed
between
off.
you and the car behind by a few
Can I ask
seconds
you a
further.
question here? Did I start 6th or 8th? 6th was? Yeah, I was 6th.
I can't remember.
I can't remember. gonna say though, either way I made progress.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Anything's points to point.
Yeah,
Really, it's getting
I
points.
should
Doesn't matter
be
where
all-
you finish.
it should be alright to finish this race on Rich. Well, I've got some points on the board. I should set up the table, and Vettel is in fourth again.
So Hamilton should get, Vettel should get.
If anything, Ferrari need to win this race more than you.
Oh,
What?
just find out where else. So if this race finishes now, I can see the championship.
You really? Oh yeah, because Vettel didn't finish, did he?
Hamilton will get points. So I'll be behind Hamilton.
But if Hamilton gets second, then you won't finish second. But then again, mate, look at that practice race me and you did about 2 weeks ago, where I was winning the race and I crashed out on the last time.
You should catch you run out of laps.
I know. To be honest with you, mate, after last week I'll take this. Oh
This is
yeah.
your final lap.
Oh
Final
no.
lap of the race.
To be honest with you though, I'm kind of
Is that
happy.
for Hamilton? Yes.
Yeah. So where will you finish now?
Probably still second.
Double check, mate, I'll be quiet. Actually no, don't check. Do not check. Again,
Just
say.
did.
I would have kept the I would have kept the other bit just then.
Oh, Bottas is catching me. Missing. My thoughts are messing around with just ends.
I'd say about another 3-4 laps. I'll probably
3 more laps. There would. I would. Probably 4.
Oh, I went wide there. You know that turn being, I've got to do my little strategy. I'll brake, accelerate, brake. But I should be alright, and I should still get this.
What's it with the Ferraris? One retired in third.
That's what I'm saying. If anybody needed to win this race, it was Ferrari.
So is it going to be Ferrari retirement next week?
I don't know. Maybe they're both retired next week. Maybe they're just being nice.
Well, I'll give you points you get points.
Anyway,
Yeah.
if you want to hear some good news, I'm 5 seconds ahead of second.
There's other good news.
We finally
25 points for me.
25 points for the team.
Hamilton got third. No, fourth.
I think they got 4. And I got 5th. I'm curious if anybody got any penalties. We've got to skip this, don't we?
Yep. I know.
As we can see,
didn't
it's
want-
time for the podium, and I can see the
Got no
Renault.
choice.
Don't worry, mate. We'll watch the fireworks.
Yeah.
I moved all the way
Pretty
up into... I started 8th. So 5th from 8th, mate. That's actually a really good achievement. 11 seconds behind, yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm 8th in the standing. And you're...
Not really. No penalties at all. Just warnings. You got one for with Vettel.
Should also have another one for...
Brendan Hartley got one for collision with Stroll.
Yeah.
I got one with track limits.
Is
You
my
got
the only
one
one?
with
Ricardo.
You got one with Ricardo. Kimi Räikkönen mechanical failure. Pierre Gasly got one with Alonso, hitting Alonso. Lance Stroll got one for track limits.
Hmm.
And Ricardo got one at the end for hitting you.
Yeah, I knew there was contact in the end. And then that probably where he took that damage I was on about. Anyway, do you want to hear some good news?
I want to look at the standings.
Right, well, the standings,
Oh, well,
you
I know,
are in second place, 6 points behind Hamilton. And I moved all the way up into 8th. Yeah?
Yep.
I'm 25
Super.
points behind Hamilton, 27 points behind Hamilton. And the constructor standings is in more better. We are second in that, so at the moment we're in our target.
had a look at the standings from my side, so there's one.
Oh, well, this something popped up on my phone. Canadian Grand Prix organiser announced postponement of the 2020 race at Canada.
I would have thought
To be honest with you, mate, I don't want to sound rude here, and I love watching it, but they should just postpone the entire season.
So looking at this, all the way down to 14th, got points.
The one person I am shocked who doesn't have any points, especially after the last race, is Leclerc.
Charles.
Now, don't get me wrong, I'm expecting Williams and Ericsson.
I'm not expecting any points from Williams.
Van Dorn, I'm not expecting any points from.
Van Dorn, I'm expecting 1 or 2.
I'm not. Hartley and Leclerc, though, man, I'm expecting points for them both.
Hartley and I want them to at least get 1 or 2.
10. I'm expecting Leclerc to get 10 points at the end of the season. Yeah, am I over?
I'm happy where I am.
Yeah, I know, you're second. I'm happy where I am, actually. I'm 8, but I tell you something I'm more happy about is the constructors were second.
So it's China next week. Wow.
Yeah, I'll have bets on that on Tuesday.
That S curve will. My braking won't be very good at the S curve.
I'm going to do
it. Going in, but I'll practice that probably another. Well, other than that, it's a good show for the Renaults. If you're enjoying that video, surely I did. Drop a like on both channels. Stay safe. Stay at home. And use the hand gel as a
hand wash.
Wash your hands and all that lot. But it's a good night from me.
And it's a good night from me.